Good morning. It is Monday, October 5th. We go to Outdoor Lab this week, so this is just a video for Group B because Group A will be in class doing this with me, and we won't have anything to do on Wednesday and Thursday. And Friday, I'll teach you on Zoom. So here we go. Group B, Lesson 3, Entrance Ticket. Now, some of you might have already started this last week on Friday because it was a time to this was kind of like part of this was the assignment. So let's take a look and see what exactly you were supposed to do. So I can write a summary of Theseus and the Minotaur. You were supposed to do that here, right? Right, a summary. So a summary has 5 parts. It's like a gist, okay? We're calling it gist or summary. It's all the same thing. But in lesson 1, this is M1U2L3. This is lesson 3. Lesson 1, it talks to you about what the parts of a good summary are. So the first part would have been characters and location. Okay. The second part is going to be all important details or bullet points. The way that we kind of are taking notes, it's everything important that happened. So in Theseus and the Minotaur, how did the Minotaur get there? What does the Minotaur do? How does Theseus decide he's going to fight it? How does he fight it? How does it end? Okay. And then the last part is just going to be your guess of theme. Okay. And remember, theme is a universal idea or something that happens in all books. So like good versus evil, or good overcomes evil, or don't give up, or anything like that. Like something that is in multiple stories. So guess of theme. It only has 3 parts. Should be about 5 sentences because this part right here should be more than 1 sentence. It should be about 3 or 4. So this is 3 to 4 sentences. This one is just 1 sentence, and then this one is just 1 quick sentence also. Okay? All right, moving on. We're going to review summary note catcher. So I can write a summary of Theseus and the Minotaur. So what it's actually going to have you do now is take that gist that you wrote up here, okay? And we're going to turn it into a little bit longer of like a whole paragraph, and they're breaking it up for you, okay? So record a star of something that was well done in the summary. So what you're doing is you're reviewing what you did well up here, okay? So what's a star? So this would be something good. So what did you do well? Did you make sure that you put in the location? Do you feel like the theme was a good guess? What did you do well? What did you do well? It's pretty simple. Go ahead and answer that. And it says record a stare. So what could you do better? What could you do better? Are you missing some important details? Does it not have enough details? Are you missing like maybe a really important part? Okay? All right, and then the next step is here's what you're going to do. You're going to determine themes for Cronus and Medusa. Now this is a lot of reading, so here's what I'm going to do. No Percy Jackson today. No Percy Jackson. All you have to do is read chapter 15 like by the weekend. So you should have already read 15. So here's what you're doing. You're reading 2 things today. Read Cronus and read Medusa. And you're going to guess what the theme is for those. Okay, so here's Cronus. It's a really important story. We kind of already talked about it in class, but I would just keep reading it. Okay, it's 1 page, so read that, no problem. The next one is that you're going to read Medusa. Medusa is a fun story, and Percy Jackson already kind of got into that in chapter 12, I believe, when he goes to Auntie M's. But go ahead and read that, and it's just kind of how Medusa became Medusa. And that's really all I got for you for those 2 today. And then it kind of has this right here. Okay, there's Cronus word catcher notes, and then those are 2 pages long. You're just being a little slow. And then there's Medusa notes, okay? So it's pretty simple. What does vowed mean? What does envious mean? Just Google those, use a dictionary. What might the series of events tell you about Medusa's character? What do you know about Medusa's character? What do you know about Athena's character? It's just taking some pretty easy notes. What might they tell you about, okay, so that's a repeat. So 4 is the same as 3. So skip that. What theme is suggested by Medusa? So what's a theme? A theme in Medusa might be something like don't tempt the gods, because Medusa was kind of messing around with Athena, who's a goddess's man, and she got jealous. Jealousy never wins. Really not good versus evil, but you could say something about good people do bad things, because Athena turned her into a monster, and so that's not a very good thing. So just themes like that, okay? And then write an effective summary. So there you go. Give me a gist. This is basically a gist of Medusa, okay? And I will make this kind of bigger, and I will get rid of this. Let's go ahead and highlight that. And that's all you're doing today, okay? It's going to be the same for Cronus. So here, just put a gist of Cronus. They're saying summary. Sometimes they say gist of Cronus. Okay. Cronus is going to be a really important one, so I would go ahead and make sure that you definitely read this. Okay, gist of Cronus. All right, that's all you're doing for today. Not too difficult, and I will see you Wednesday for Outdoor Lab.